that you brought in this bill because you've done a careful calculation in the belief that I get the Bengali Hindu vote. I'm not getting the Muslim vote in any case. So I might as well strengthen my Bengali Hindu vote. You played crass vote bank politics and it's backfired on you. You told me last time you're winning 21 out of 25 seats in the Northeast.
I think I am winning 21 out of 25 seats.
Even now.
That's a foregone conclusion. You can write on that. I am saying repeating. That's a done. I mean, it will.
You know what the EVMs have? You're sure 21 out of 25?
No. When Congress says something will win, then you don't refer about EVM. So don't talk in that way because you have yourself.
You're an old congressman.
No. You have yourself says that. I mean, my own submission is that when people like Rajdeep Sardesai talk about EVM, it doesn't. I mean,
point taken.
That's it. My whole argument is that in the northeastern region state where NRC has not been updated, probably these bills is not required. And in that context, recently I was in Manipur and I said that BJP is open to discuss that with all our allies, because where that bill is not required, why you take.
So you're saying you'll make it Assam centric?
No, not
Assam focused.
No,
only.
Probably.
How will you do that?
No. Probably it can be customized in a manner that a state can opt in, state can opt out.
How can you have a customized bill, a constitutional amendment?
No. In country there are a lot of customized bill. How can I do that? Will be done by the legal team. That not. It will not be. I will not do that. But spirit is that. In the northeastern state, tribal state has their own culture and some of own privileges. You must respect it. But having said that, my whole argument is that citizenship amendment bill is not a political one. That would have cost us seat. But this is a commitment from the days of Gandhi and Nehru.
You want the Bengali Hindu vote in West Bengal and Assam.
No.
Why don't you admit it? Nothing wrong.
Rajdeep, people will not do this for vote because this is our ideological commitment from the days of independence. So my whole submission is that Assam situation is completely different. Demography is threatening. We need a deterrent to prevent the demographic invasion. This citizenship bill will act as a deterrent. Citizenship bill will fulfill the commitment of this country to the religious minorities of Bangladesh, Pakistan and Afghanistan, and BJP is going to...
I love the way you quote Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi would have never accepted.
No.
Himanta Biswa Sarma.
This is the commitment of Gandhi and Nehru in the constitutional debate.
You are doing selective cherry picking of what Mahatma Gandhi said on the issue. So I think,
these are the correct line. I am just reproducing.
You are not reproducing, but go ahead.
I mean, these are the commitment of our leaders because they are victims of partition.
That's fair enough.
These are the victim of partition.
Okay. You are.
Yeah. So I think
Asauddin Owaisi, the flip side is that you are also stoking the flames. You are also playing on the fears and the anxieties of the Muslim community, saying Himanta Biswa Sarma is determined in a sense to ensure that you have to leave Indian shores. And thereby, you are perhaps only going to widen the divide. He's not yet, he's saying Assamese Muslims are not his enemies. He now claims that his enemies are Bangladeshi Muslims who've come post 71.
See, he has very cleverly used a word which you have missed. Indigenous Assamese Muslims. You have very cleverly used it. Now, my question over here is, I am saying any refugee must go back. That has been the consistent policy of our country, Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian, whatever it is. Secondly, this country is not a Hindu Rashtra so far. Why? Because we have a constitution which clearly says that you cannot discriminate on the lines of religion. This is a blatant violation of Article 14 and 15. Article 14, I still request you, please go and it applies to immigrants as well. Thirdly, we will be becoming like an apartheid state. We'll be going back in time what South Africa was. And my last point is that when Mr. Modi, the Prime Minister, was in UK, the UK government told us, please take back this 15,000 illegal Indians who are here. We said, no, we'll not take them back. Please take them back also. Will you take them back? There are 10,000, more than 10,000 in US. So you are trying to convert India into Hindu Rashtra. You are making Muhammad Ali Jinnah and Savarkar proud by this legislation. You are reviving the two-nation theory, which goes contrary to the founding fathers of our country, who defeated them, and that is why we have a constitution. The constitution talks about pluralism. It's the ethos of this country. Why is it that you have such allergy to the Constitution of India? I don't understand. Okay.
Rajitji, we are not a Hindu country, but we inherit a great Hindu civilization. So Hinduism, Hindu civilization.
Hindu civilization has embraced the Parsis. It has embraced communities over the years that have come. Don't give me a Hindu civilization argument. The greatness of Hindu. We don't want to be like other countries.
Do not make Hindu like that. And Hindu only embarrass things. Hindu know how to protect things also. But let us not go to that argument. My whole submission is
we are a plural, universal,
all fine. When you will go to Assam's Borpeta and Dhubri district, then you will get the correct reflection of those words. In Assam, when you go to Dhubri and Borpeta district, Nagaon district, Morigaon district, you will know what the ground situation is.
You have an Assam Accord. You already have an Assam Accord.
That's not the solution.
That's not a solution.
No, that's not the
solution.
Assam
Accord is not a solution.
Assam Accord was signed under the dictation of the then Congress leadership. People of Assam by and large now know that Assam Accord is not there. No, that is, I am saying.
You were in alliance with the Assam Gana Parishad till the other day, who swore by the Assam Accord. You are now coming here and saying.
From 1985, I am opposing Assam Accord. That this is the document signed under duress.
You were in the Congress party till 3 years ago.
No, this was signed under duress. When I was in ASU, I was opposing Assam Accord, and today in Assam, the voice has become loud and clear that cut-off should have been 1951, not 1971.
I just have 30 seconds. Conrad Sangma has kept unusually.
1 minute. Sir, 1951. Do you have documents of 1951 with you, sir? I don't have. No one has in India 1951 document.
We have NRC 1951.
No, sir. I'm sorry, sir. You are going back in time. Your whole idea is to divide India. That is very wrong.
You
want to divide India, make it Hindu Rashtra. You talk about Dhubri. You talk about bordering district of Assam. NRC has clearly said there are no more illegal immigrants.
I don't want to make any personal allegation, but my point is that if you feel I want to divide country, in my view, I feel that you want to make Assam another Kashmir.
Okay. You want to make Owaisi
is Kashmir not part of India? Are you saying Kashmir is not part of India? I'm sorry, sir. This is your thinking. Kashmir is an integral part of India. Kashmir is a part of India. That is your thinking. You are not accepting
Kashmir with Article 370 is not acceptable.
Okay. As I said, one man has kept more or less silent right through. He gets 30 seconds as the bell rings. No, you're okay with it? Okay, but very quickly, Conrad, very quick, when you hear Hemanta Das say all this here, quite openly saying Kashmir, Assam is in danger of becoming another Kashmir, Article 370 has to go, defending the citizenship bill as it stands, have you chosen the wrong partner? Or have you have a choice. You could go back to the Congress. I hear Ahmed Patel has been wooing you in the last month. You could go back to the Congress and form a government with them in Meghalaya. That's the buzz. Now you tell me, you prefer Hemanta Da or you prefer the Congress party, your father's old party?
No, I think we have been very clear on our stand. The views of any political party ideology is their view. We cannot, affect that, or I'm not here to comment on the views of the individual parties. But we have been with the NDA from my father's time. In fact, when my father was earlier, when he started the party, he started off with the NDA, and we're very much there. But I've been very clear on my stand, and the party has been clear that if there is an issue that we don't agree on, we will not keep quiet about it. We will make it a point that we address the issue. And I think even when the CAB issue came out, we met everybody. We met all the NDA partners. We met Mr. Hemanta Biswa Sharma. We met the JDU. We met all the partners. And we said that if this goes through, we will not be with the NDA. So we're very clear. So it's an issue-based thing. And we take our stand on the issue.
It's good to have issue-based politics in this country. Hemanta Biswa Sarma has been smiling right through, knowing that he's the cat who's probably licking the northeast stream. Thank you very much, Conrad Sangma, for joining me. And Asauddin Owaisi, you remain a battler as ever. For those who don't know, Hemanta plays 1 hour of badminton every night. Asauddin Owaisi, when he's not a pugilist on TV, is a almost semi-professional boxer. And Conrad Sangma has a football team. So they are all three very fit politicians. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. May I please call on stage Mr. M.S. Santosh. He's the Joint Registrar with Jain University, to kindly come and give a small token of our appreciation to each one of our guests. Okay, once again, as we bid goodbye to our guests, a huge round of applause.